Hey guys, Lulu here. That's right, the gothic whisper girl. I do hope you're having a shit day. I know what you're thinking. This must be a bait video, right? There's no way Lulu could actually be hyped for Final Fantasy XIV, especially with Dawn fail releasing and bombing like a modern-day Ubisoft release, and the follow-up patch being a dumpster fire, right? Color me fucky-wucky, surprise babe. I ain't going to beat your meat around the bush here. I'm of course talking about the Final Fantasy Mobile Edition. Wait, hold your horses before you leave. There are actually some amazing things to show you. How about this nugget to suck on? The mobile edition is being developed by a different dev team. Yeah, I know. That immediately got my nose on high alert, like a fox smelling a fart from a mile away. So like a boss, I went around collecting as much information and footage about this game, so you don't have to. And we're going to check it out together. Honestly, I was actually surprised at how well this game looks running on mobile. But not only that, how it improved on what the current base game has. I mean shit, the bar ain't high, but I'll take a win. The quality of life changes are that good. It got me investing in stock for Square. Never thought I'd say that. Before we get the ball rolling, I just want to say a huge thank you to my beloved patrons who keep the lights switched on and the videos rolling. They're the absolute best, and I am very grateful for their support. If interested, it's free to join. There's juicy extras for subscribers, so hey, why not consider checking it out? Link below in the description. Anyway, let's first start out with who is developing this game. Lightspeed Studios, who are a North American game studio which apparently are well known and respected for porting PUBG to mobile. Never played PUBG. I thought it looked like horseshit, honestly, but each to their own. From what I've heard, they did a pretty good job with the port though. Yoshi P always wanted to release a mobile version of Final Fantasy XIV, but thought it would be too difficult or demanding on mobile devices. I mean, I don't blame him. I've seen RTX 4090s sweating like a Chinese wrestler's jockstrap cooked in chip fat on a greasy day just trying to handle people fucking about in Limsa. Actually, come to think about it, that will be a good stress test for the game when things get crowded like that. My iPhone starts sweating just opening the camera app. Never mind dancing around in Final Fantasy like a retard. The one thing that I really like the sound of is that the director of Lightspeed has a passion and love for the game. He personally traveled to Japan to propose the idea himself. I mean, shit man, that takes balls. Oh man, it does give me hope, I'm not gonna lie, that an outside perspective could improve the game, especially with some fresh creative vision. Here's the thing though, if received well, these ideas and quality of life features could perhaps find their way into the main game. If you've been here for a while, you'll know well enough how much I whine like a bitch about the clunkiness of the UI in the game. For example, having a game window open, let's say your glamour plate window. You're not able to do anything until you manually close it. That shit should close automatically. Some sort of priority system should be in place. Ah, fuck. My spider senses are detecting I'm going into a rant, so I'll up the shut fuck promptly. So I was watching Arthur's. He's a Twitch streamer and high-level raider for Final Fantasy. I caught his VOD on Twitch and noticed he got into the beta test. The lucky shit. And oh my fucking lord, just look at this. It's so high quality. I literally just eye-gasmed. One thing I hear from a lot of new players to Final Fantasy is that the new player experience is really confusing because of trying to figure out where to go on the map. So I think the Lightspeed devs truly understood the assignment here. It's a simple small change, but the mobile version has a golden sparkly path to your current quest location, with a 3D HUD indicator as to where your quest is. And this is a must-have for retail like yesterday. It looks fucking awesome. But wait, if you think that's good, I'm just on the tip of the mother-flipping iceberg here. Now you know me. I love my glamour as much as the next girl. So much so, it's the bane of my existence. I'm always fucking broke. With that in mind, check this new quality of life change that you glamour enjoyers will like. Immediate access to your glamour chest from level 1. But not only that, it has a full item set repository to try out on your character. Even if you don't own the item in question, that is going to be amazing for building glamour set ideas. It also tells you exactly where the item drops, so you can go out and farm for it and not have to bring up some external website. It's something I've been wanting for the main game for years. The thing is, guys, we've been starved of good game decisions for years that something as simple as this is blowing my mind. I mean, look at this. The world map just looks beautiful. It's now fully animated and much easier to navigate, with clear indication on where to go now. How about this then? I mean, look at this. For something as basic as materia melding, yeah, I know it's overly flashy, but fuck it. I love overstimulation. I have attention issues. To me, it looks great. Not only does it finally make the game feel modernized, but polished too. Let's be real though, the biggest question on many people's minds is, how is the combat? According to Yoshi P in the recent interview, he says that the devs have tried their hardest to keep the combat system authentic to what you can experience in the main game. Oh, please no. Thankfully, according to Arthur's, it's actually meant to be more responsive than the main game. The devs went the extra mile and fixed the netcode, so now you can't snapshot or slide cast anymore. That shit has been plaguing the game for 13 frickin' years. So for those of you who don't know what that is, in the main game, there is a system in place which compensates for lag. It allows you to get your cast off if you move towards the end of your cast. It was needed back in the day because for some stupid fucking reason, the servers were located in Canada. Even the EU data centers were located there. Who remembers the pain of Titan hard mode? Yeah, that was fun times. Gaming VPN companies made absolute bank in those days. Looking at the combat, it appears like it's semi-automatic, with string moves attached to a single button which combos into several moves. I can't believe what I'm going to say here, but it actually seems pretty good. So from what Yoshi Baby says, the dev team is faithfully recreating the Realm Reborn main scenario quest to work perfectly for mobile, with heavy emphasis on recreate. Well, let's hope they do, because let me tell you, as someone who was part of the battle for the Waking Sands, that shit drags like an elephant's nutsack. It wasn't remembered fondly by many. We had a lot of pointless time waster quests. Remember the whole fetching the wine and cheese quest for a party just before facing Titan? I hope that the dev team has gone for a more streamlined quest experience, with a focus on the main scenario rather than side quests. I wouldn't be upset if they have straight up removed side quests from starting zones, and the hubs along the way. No one did them willingly anyway. Back to the MSQ though. I'm not sure what the budget for the mobile version is, but this would be a great time to finally have fully voice-acted cutscenes, although I ain't gonna hold hope for that one. My copium has been kicked in the shins before, and I ain't ready for another blow. Oh yeah, when I looked into hand jobs. Oh, fuck me, why did they have to name it that? I couldn't find any information on them, so I assume they've not been added to the beta yet. There was nothing on housing or G-pose either. Let me know in the comments below if you know more on that one. With how these devs have improved things, I'm very excited to see their version of G-pose and housing. It definitely feels like breathing new life into a dormant fart. Consider me sold. So my final thoughts. At the end of the day, for most people, it's most likely going to come down to monetization. In the interview, it was mentioned that there won't be any gacha mechanics. Thankfully, Lightspeed did suggest a monetization structure that would encourage long-term time investment into the game. It's my guess they will have an in-game MOG station with a monetization structure built around that, as cosmetics are something that keeps me around. It is also likely that they will go free to play, since it is quite common for mobile games to be on that model these days. So what do you think then? Will it be enough to bring you back? Just remember though, if you're an Aura player like me, or love your Booba Queen Viera, then they won't be in the game. I do hope this does well, as I really want to see many of these changes and visual UI changes be implemented into the main game. Time will tell. I actually can't believe it's taken another team to swoop in and make radical improvements like it's nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now get the fuck out of here.